Salutations everyone, I'm the ultimate WaterMelon OverLord and welcome back to Princess Evangile. Here we've got our lovely Rise, but we've just discovered the news that our, well not our grandmother, her grandmother has been stabbed, and like, what the fuck? Who is stabbing her grandmother? Was it planned? Was it random? I don't know, let's just get into it and let's see what's happened. Let's find out who stabbed her, probably. Risa-san's lips were trembling so hard it almost seemed exaggerated. We still don't know much. The younger cop's tone was sympathetic. There were no witnesses. We'd like to speak to the victim, but she's still in intensive care. The officers explained that the chairwoman had been found at the gate of her house covered in blood. Fucking hell. There were no witnesses and no evidence left behind, which I call bullshit. There's gotta be evidence, right? All they could do was wait on the victim's, the chairwoman's testimony. We're waiting here for her family to arrive. Now, if you'll excuse us. The two of them looked at her, troubled. Well, that's not good, is it? The doctor should be by to explain it soon. With a soft excuse us, the two officers left and their footsteps echoing in the hallway. Once they were out of sight, Risa-san collapsed on the empty bench. I'm sure she'll be fine. Yeah, I hope she'll be fine. I sat down beside her. She better be fine. She put her arms around herself. Maybe it was the only way she could control her trembling. But honestly, stabbed? Just a random assault? But I never heard of something like that going on in a peaceful town like Sir. And any sort of violent crime at all was even more rare once you get into the mountains, yeah. Weird. We sat in silence watching the hands of the clock tick by. 3 hours had passed before the surgery light switched off. We waited there for 3 hours, fucking hell. Fair enough. A large door slid open and the hospital staff walked out. We stood up from the bench. Are you her family? The surgery was a success. She'll pull through. Nice one, Doctor. Good one, mate. The tension left our bodies in a rush. The doctor explained that she had been stabbed deeply with a knife, but luckily it hadn't pierced any major organs. Fucking hell. Unfortunately, due to how long it had taken for her to be found, she had lost a lot of blood. She'll need 2 or 3 days of peace and quiet. We'll contact you about it later, so you can leave for now. Okay, thank you, Doctor. Bye-bye. Yes? I'm pretty sure she was unconscious when they found her. The doctor shook his head. She wasn't? Okay. But, no, there we go. By the time she came in, she had already lost consciousness. Risa-san handled the paperwork before we left the hospital. We were naturally exhausted by the time we reached the school. On a normal night, we had been in bed by now. Yes, of course we would. You know, in bed, together. Ooh. Oh, that's fine, babe. What are you talking about? A guy who slipped out to meet us as we entered the grounds.
Rise. こんな時間ですが、校長先生がお話があるということです。理事長のことで。
Okay, but Guardian, why do you look so angry all the time? Look at her, she looks so angry.
わかりました。
ああ、リセ、まさやく。ごめんなさいね、こんな時間に。
Hello, Headmistress. Yeah, she's feeling a bit down. Not her usual self because of the Headmistress, the chairwoman's stabbing. So she's quite cool now. Even the normally formidable Headmistress couldn't hide her exhaustion. She must have been waiting up all night since she heard the news.
理事長の容体は
手術は成功したということです。命に別状はありません。
Yeah, it should be all fine.
そう。それは良かった。本当に。
それで、お話というのは。
What is it? The Headmistress put her hand on her forehead and let out a long sigh.
警察からこちらに連絡が来ました。 理事長は通り魔に襲われたと。そういうことですね。
Yeah, she's been fucking stabbed.
おそらく
Jeez. If it wasn't random, could it have been a grudge? The chairwoman was so amiable. Amable? I can't speak. I couldn't imagine her having any enemies.
この件に関しては口をつぐんでもらいたいのです。生徒たちに無用の不安を与えることになります。
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
どうでしょう。
For once, the headmistress wasn't being overbearing. Given the circumstances, though, that made sense.
わかりました。私もそんなことは望みませんから。
The headmistress seemed plainly relieved.
助かります。では、話は以上です。
Okay, you're pretty chill this time, headmistress.
はい。失礼します。
Yeah, let's go, have some sex now. Excuse us.
なんだか足元がフラフラするわ。全然眠くなんかないのに。
She was probably too out of sorts to feel sleepy, but her body was actually exhausted. You might not be able to sleep, but you should at least get in bed for a while. Yeah, with me, together, let's go. Well, then, good night. What, you're just gonna let her go to her room and not let her come to your room? Fucking hell, Messiah.
おやすみなさい。
I only just turned around when suddenly I felt Risa-san clinging to my back. Oh no, here we go. Risa-san?
なんだか急に怖くなっちゃって。
The doctor said she would be fine.
おばあ様のことではないの。
Who's it about then? What? I turned back to face her. Risa-san looked up at me, her eyes shining nervously.
私の大事な人にまた最悪が降りかかる。なんだか急にそんな気がして。
What are you talking about? It's fine.
本当ね。ずっと私のそばにいてくれるわね。
I mean, yeah, until I, do the other girls. Wait, what? You didn't hear that? Of course I will. We'll always be together. Anyway, I showed her a wry smile. The chairwoman hasn't passed on either. She'll be with you a long time too.
それもそうね。
She finally let me go, apparently reassured at last.
それじゃあおやすみなさい。
Yeah, good night. Right. Whew. I lay down in bed without bothering to get changed. I was exhausted, both in body and mind. Lisa-san spent the whole taxi ride crying. Jeez. The chairwoman had been like a mother to her. That's what she had said. She attended Vincent's since primary course. She had probably spent a lot more time with the chairwoman than with her parents. Yeah, probably. She probably feels rather lonely right now, and you didn't go to her room. You're actually disappointing me, Messiah. Her mother lived in a dream world, and she hardly ever saw her father. The students of Vincent's were her family. In other words, her family. Family? I can't say the French word. But in the end, they weren't quite like real family. Spending summer and winter vacations there, never going home. How must it feel to be Risa-san living like that from day to day? That first night we'd spent together, she had told me. We're not strangers anymore, are we? We were strangers once, but we weren't anymore. It seems so strange when I thought about it like that. I'll have to be there to support her from now on, forever and ever. Yeah, mate, go on, do it. Thinking that over, I eventually fell into a light sleep. Sunday, the 5th of February. I woke up to the sound of my alarm clock. As you might expect, my mind was a muddle. The atmosphere in the dorm and the dining hall was the same as ever, but partway through the meal, Sister Mishima made an announcement.
食事が終わったら体育館に集合してください。校長先生からのお話があります。
The headmistress was calling all students together on a Sunday. Apparently this had never happened before, so everyone was a little on edge.
休日にもかかわらず集まってもらったのは、なるべく早く伝えておいた方がいいと思ったからです。
So, I'm guessing she's going to tell them about the chairwoman's stabbing. With that, the headmistress told the others about the chairwoman's sudden illness. Okay, she didn't tell them that she got stabbed, she just told them that she's ill. That's alright, I guess.
ただ、心配には及びません。無事 解放に向かっているということです。しばらくは休養を余儀なくされますが、それも長くて1ヶ月というところでしょう。なお、お見舞いは控えてください。自分のことは気にせず学業に励んでほしいというのが理事長のご意向です。
Yeah, that all makes sense. Yeah, thank you, Headmistress. The moment the Headmistress left, the gym exploded into whispers. Many people looked in Risa-san's direction. The chairwoman's position didn't put her in direct contact with the students most of the time, but they were still worried. She was clearly respected.
ねえ、マサヤ君はもうこのこと知っていたの？
I mean, I did, but is he going to say that? Yeah. The White Lily and Red Rose Society members had gotten together.
心配ね。容体はどうだって？お母様はあんな風に言っていたけど。
I think she's fine. Yeah, I think she'll be fine. Hopefully.
そう。ならよかったわ。
Yeah, Ayaka, you're doing good. I hope you're doing good as well, gal.
でも、それで今日はリセさん、朝からずっと元気がなかったんですね。
And yeah, hello Ruiko and Pantabel. Are you guys doing good? Hopefully you're doing alright. Yeah.
あんたが支えてあげなさいよね。
Yeah, Chio. Hello, how you doing, babe? I know, I'm supporting my girlfriend. Thank you. Right. After lunch, Risa-san contacted me and we met up in the rose garden.
ちょっと寒いけど、ここなら落ち着いて話ができると思うから。
Yeah, sure. What about though? Conversation? She was having trouble finding the words. Her face was pale. She clearly hadn't slept much last night. By the way, have you heard from the hospital?
ええ、あさってならいいって。だから放課後、お見舞いに行くわ。必要なものも持っていかないといけないし。
Yeah, you're taking me as well, right? Got it. After a brief pause, Risa-san spoke again.
ね、私、今回の事件、犯人はもしかしたらこの人じゃないかっていう目星がついているの。
Really? Who do you think it was? Huh? I stared at her profile in disbelief. You have an idea? But I thought it was a random assault. If she knew who it might be, that meant it couldn't be random at all, yeah. Risa-san covered her mouth with both hands, drawing close to me, nervously.
お母さんかもしれない。
Yeah, definitely, that's a good possibility, yeah. I couldn't say anything, my eyes opened wide. For a moment I couldn't even find the chill wind around me. How do you know?
お父さんから連絡があったの。お母さんが病院から消えてしまったって。
Yeah, putting them together, maybe it was definitely her.
前に行動を制限しているわけではないと言ったわね。だからお母さんさえその気になれば外出は容易なことだった。でもこれまでは一度としてそんなことはなかったの。お母さんは自分の意志で病室に留まっていて。
So this is the first time she's been outside or away, and conveniently your grandmother's been stabbed. So yeah, it probably was her, definitely.
だからそう、シャンドノイルの夜が。
Oh no, that's the first time. Yeah, I forgot about that.
初めてだったんだわ。
Yeah, sorry. And she's still missing? Risa-san nodded. So, where could she be?
それがわからないの。行くあてなんかあるはずもないのに。
Maybe she's in your grandmother's house. Yeah? No? Maybe? Risa-san covered her face with both hands.
私、連絡を受けてからというもの、嫌な想像ばっかり浮かぶのよ。
Oh, stay strong, girl.
どこかで倒れているんじゃないかとか、事故にでもあったんじゃないかとか。
Or she stabbed your grandmother. You have to tell the police. Have you contacted them? A phone call probably wouldn't be enough for something like that. Risa-san shook her head. Then we'll go right now. It's best to do it as fast as possible. But yes, thank you everyone for watching this episode of Princess Evangile, and yeah, I hope you see the next episode of Princess Evangile, or just another video in general. So if you want to, you can like, comment, subscribe and share if you really want to. And once again, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.